Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
There's your boy MJ Hustle.
Hey man, we back with another episode of Thoughts from Your Boy podcast.
Coming to you live and direct.
Oh yeah. Alright, listen y'all. This one right here, right? We talking to all the folks out there who struggle between the battle of rent and mortgage. Rent and mortgage, right? I currently help some of my people move, right? And it's like they moved into a house, right? Cool, and I think that's great because the apartment that they was in, the rent was ridiculous. Like
Most times it is.
they was running it up, you know what I'm saying? And it was about to bump up again because there was another complex, you know what I'm saying, that was built right over there, you know what I'm saying? And they rent is higher, so they raise their rent to meet their rent, like most of them do. So I was telling them like, hey man, I'm glad you did this. One, it's gonna save you some money.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? Two, it's just ridiculous that that the cost of this particular apartment that you was in is more than this house that you're moving into. And,
Most times they are though.
but that's crazy that
You can
that
rent
is
somebody's
like
space
yeah
for a higher price than you can own your own space.
right,
But
exactly.
people don't look at it like that.
And that's crazy though.
Because they look at what scares people is that mortgage.
Pardon me.
You know what I'm saying? That rent has a lease. And leases don't last 20-some years.
Right.
So-
It's a 12-month lease.
So a 12-month lease, you just say, oh yeah, I'm paying $800 a month, blah, 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 so what, whatever. For 12 months, whereas I'm paying anywhere from 6 to 13 for a house
Right.
that I can own, but it's in 24, 24-month installments.
Right.
It's a much
right.
it's a much longer commitment.
Yes, it is. Much longer commitment.
When things
much longer.
break, you can't call a landlord.
Right, and I think that's what a lot of people don't like. That right there. Something go wrong, they can just call somebody.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
But
That starts to add up too, but in the long run, it pays off.
yes, because peace of
on
mind.
taxes, you can write it off. Peace of mind, peace of space, privacy. You build something that they can pass on.
Absolutely. Right.
You can't pass on an apartment.
Exactly. And
If you're renting an apartment and you pass away, and your child is living with you, your child might become homeless unless they can come up with the rent for that apartment.
right. What you got?
Yeah, you're right.
Infinite wisdom. Look, and I'm talking about like these high end, you know what I'm saying, apartments. Talking about 2 bands a month, like them type. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right?
How many rooms does that come with?
My brother had two bedrooms.
2 bedrooms.
3. Wait, 1, 2. He had so 3 bedroom. Yeah.
3 bedrooms.
And it was close, but not quite. Not yeah. But a lot, way more.
And the house costs how many bedrooms the house got?
3 or 4, nice little crib,
Okay.
nice crib. You know what I'm saying? Nice crib. And that's why I'm like, I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, damn, bro, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Got to fight of that.
But I guess a lot of people wait, like I said, wait for them to meet that significant other,
Oh, absolutely.
so
Yes.
that they can invest in
Yes.
that together.
Absolutely. Yes.
Some people
Yes.
do it by themselves,
And let me say that. Yes.
and
Yes.
then when women do it by themselves, that means the man ain't got a home to live in. At the end of the day, they get arguing. It's my house. You gotta get the hell out.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
you know.
Which is what. That's why they say never move in with a woman. That's why they say that.
Yeah.
And if you do, you better start paying them bills.
Right, but even
Paying
then,
significantly. Oh, absolutely.
because at the end of the day, if she get mad and call the police,
You
whose
gotta
name
go.
is on the lease?
Yep, you gotta go.
Now, if you own a house
You gotta go.
and they say whose name on the lease, they just say, well, you got to leave here. They don't even take you to jail.
Right.
You just got to go
Yeah, you
somewhere else for 12 to 24 hours, and you're welcome to come back because it's your place of residence.
Right. That's right. That's right. It's just, and all of this goes into like money management and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like just learning how money works and
being financially stable.
Yes, and right, being financially stable, and we ain't talking about making 100,000 and all that other stuff. We ain't talking about that. We just talking about a regular man salary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Because you could be,
But,
you can learn stable off of $40,000, $50,000.
Right. You can right because there's certain things that you can do. You can learn how to do stuff. I lived in an apartment for a very long time. I'm new to the house thing. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot along the way.
They'll break and teach you how to fix it yourself, or
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
make it so that it don't cost as much when the plumber or the mechanic or not the mechanic, but the HVAC guy get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't already figured out some of the problem.
Yep.
It's just some of the stuff you just can't do because you don't have a license.
Right.
Like
right.
the HVAC stuff, you can't put the Freon in the unit.
Yeah, you can't even go buy it.
Nah, you can't buy
You
it.
can't even buy it. Right. So you
Or
absolutely
even if you
right.
could put it in, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just things that you learn along the way.
Like
You
the
know what
water
I'm saying?
heater.
Yes. Yes. Water heater, stoves, refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much stuff.
Right.
And let me say this: nobody ever says it's gonna be easy.
No.
Nobody ever said it's gonna be easy.
It's a
Actually,
journey.
it's not easy. But like you said, when you find a significant other to walk that journey with you,
It
you know what I'm
makes it
saying?
easier.
It makes it easier.
Right.
Now, it's the difference between making it easier and making it less hard.
Mm.
It's still hard.
Mm.
It just becomes is the impact of it is easier because you have somebody to share it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To go through and keep you motivated and stuff like that. So, but the path itself is still hard.
Right.
But it's a path that you shouldn't even look at as hard. You should look at it as a learning experience.
It don't be hard because every day is a memorable moment that you're with your significant other in y'all spot, in y'all
Absolutely.
place.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
When you renting, I guess it really don't matter because they're probably as permanent as the rental place at the time.
Mhm.
You know, they might got a 12-month lease on their ass too.
Right. That's true. That's true. These are things that I be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Especially when, you know how you see some of the videos on YouTube and you see some of the young fellas and they got like big dope boy knots of cash. You know what I'm saying? About why does this cup? You know what I'm saying?
It's not what we call money over here.
Right. There's a disconnect. You know what I'm talking about? So you see this though, but then they're going back to apartment. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And you like, wait a minute. Like y'all making the money, but y'all ain't doing nothing with it.
Or they got a Rolls Royce or a Phantom or a Lamborghini.
Right. And it's like,
And they live in an apartment.
yeah, and once again, nothing wrong with that. But like, if you can afford them cars that he just named off,
You should be living in a house
Yeah.
that you can put a garage over.
right? Because you can't keep that car in the parking lot.
Yo, or you could have bought some land and bitch on.
Boom, and that's the shit right there. And we don't get taught that though.
No.
You see what I'm saying? We don't get taught
culture,
that. Yeah,
as a race.
as a culture, as a whole, we don't get taught that. Like we got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Credit is important.
Yeah, credit really important.
Very important. Very important.
I don't know if y'all seen the life hack because we're speaking on life hacks today. If you have a kid that is 13 to 18, you could give them, if you create your own business,
Mm-hmm.
an LLC, you can give them a payment of $1,382 a month, and that could last the whole 12 months. It's a tax write-off, and at the same token, it gives them earning credit, earning potential. So then when they go apply for credit, they get a higher line of credit. If you have credit cards and you keep them paid, you can add them as an authorized user, get another card, and then their credit starts bumping up every time you make a payment or don't use your card or whatever. Their credit goes up as well.
Right.
So when they're 18, they have a 700 line of credit.
Mhm.
You gave them money that they've been putting away or doing what they want to do with. You've put your children in positions to succeed versus struggle for the rest of their life like their parents might have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you got?
Well, I'm proud of him, man. He's smart.
I'm MJ Hustle. Go ahead. Close us out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, That's it for the moment. It's MJ Hustle.
I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.
Peace.